Go.
Welcome to another episode of Replay, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. It feels like it's been forever. I'm Andrew Reiner. Playing the game that you're watching right now, this is Jedi Fallen Order, is Marcus Stewart. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mr. Reiner. I hope everyone's having a happy Friday.
And I thought we were just going to have three here, but joining Jill Grote who is that?
Yes, he is constantly on my lap to some degree, so...
We didn't catch the name. What was it?
Rufus.
Rufus. All right.
Rufus. Okay. Rufus a big Star Wars fan?
Huge.
Okay. He's got the same hair as, like, color hair as Cal here, which...
Yeah, absolutely. He could play Cal in the next game, who knows?
Yeah, speaking of color, Reiner, you weren't here for this, but as you can see, if you watched last week's show, we are in the lightsaber building room. This is what it looks like at Galaxy's Edge if you go there.
Okay.
You know,
barren wasteland of ice.
Frozen.
Yeah, it's usually a lot more people, but this is pretty much it. And we got us a fancy new lightsaber. Look at that thing. Look at that.
Wow, matching.
Here we go. And I hope I remember how to do it, but we can split it into two, like, there we go. Like Ahsoka.
Very cool. What side of the Force are we on with this? Because pink is technically a shade of red, right?
Yeah, shade of red.
That's a good... Are you like a less bad Sith? Like you're just kind of like a nuisance, but not like a murderer?
Sith on the brink.
It's kind of like you're like Dennis the Menace level of like menace.
Just annoying your neighbor.
Yeah, like young Mr. Wilson's really tired of seeing that pink lightsaber getting taken to his house. And he's like, oh, he chopped off my mailbox again.
Yeah, you keep force knocking balls over the fence that you have to go get.
I guess that means Kirby is technically like a Sith in training.
Oh my gosh, I would love to see that.
I mean, he does just eat people without
Can we
remorse.
get someone on the phone for this? We need this on Disney Plus right now.
I like it. This will be a good series. What's next, by the way? We're getting Obi-Wan in a couple weeks, and then is it Cassian? Is it Andor? Is that the next one?
I thought Ashoka was the next one. Am I? Is it not?
I think it's Andor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's that, and then Mandalorian season 3, and then Cal, the story of the pink saber.
That's the official title. Cal, the story of the pink saber.
Cal and Kirby.
Oh, Cal and Kirby. Okay.
Crocodile is singing "Let's Go, Marcus."
I forgot how to heal. Okay, there we go.
We got Duke Faison here, Changelini, Memorant. People here. Welcome to the show.
Look, they're excited for me and Marcus. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's an exciting day.
And I'm going to debut a new soundboard technology that has a visual component. I'm holding here a stuffed Jar Jar Binks. And listen. He makes all sorts of fun sounds. So he's going to be cheering you on, Marcus. I have all sorts of characters.
I have always wanted to be cheered on by Jar Jar Binks. When I was watching Phantom Menace, that was the one thing that was running through my mind.
Now, if you do bad, you know, I got a Wampa here.
Oh, no. I mean, a Wampa roar is just like a roar of disapproval.
Did he have all these roars before Special Edition?
I don't know. It's hard to hear over the game. So I'm not entirely sure what sound Wampa is making. He could be, like, very politely asking for some tea.
Yeah, I think after one of the special editions, he just speaks. Like, he just speaks English. He just tells Luke to get out of his...
British accent.
Yeah, when he attacks Luke, he just says, "Get out of my cave!"
And I will, speaking of the game sound, let me check in with home base and see if we're balanced right here.
Yeah. And you can always, Jill, if you can turn the stream down if you want in Discord, if you want to hear Reiner's shenanigans.
You mean if I wanted to hear Jar Jar Binks come
over
the mic?
If you wanted to choose to hear Jar Jar Binks.
I could turn that, and my hand goes to turn up the stream a little bit.
Look at I got a blurg.
A what?
You want to hear a blurg?
I don't even know what a blurg is.
I don't know what a blurg is. No, I absolutely.
I can't
kinda
hear
like
it.
a-
silent.
It's like
Does
a
it not make
reptile
any
fart.
sound?
Yeah, I
It's like a
can't hear
reptile
it.
fart.
I was gonna say, like, where do you find blurs? Where do they appear?
You're not hearing those?
I'm
Very
Not
not.
hearing it at all. I
Yeah.
love though that I leaned in towards the screen.
Oh, there
like
it
that
is.
would help.
I heard that.
Oh, I heard it. Yeah,
That was loud. It's like, wah!
It's all just really low moans.
That's a moan?
It was some sort of sound.
Like a-
That one
Absolutely.
sounded like he was dying.
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
giving
say
birth or
that's like
something.
a cry for help. I forgot that I had to fight this room full of these guys, and that was a problem last
And you're
time.
doing great. I remember
Oh,
last time we were just flying through them.
Well, they killed me last time, but
No, I don't remember that. I remember you winning.
they got their hug and their choke slams that they do. They've been watching the Big Show. Well, one hand too. All right, I need to heal.
Hey, Holly. Hey, Crater. Hey, Crocodile.
I can only use the
Look at the crew. We're all here.
straight punches. Oh, we got Raider Gaming. Subscribed. Thank you very much. Or was he gifted a sub? I
Like
don't know.
Holly Spice Wolf actually gifted that one tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Holly.
Thank you, Holly.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You're gonna die, sir. There you go. Now let's fight all 4 of you left.
So Jar
Or
Jar
3 of
comes
you.
through just fine, huh?
I didn't hear
Yeah.
Jar Jar. At least I
No,
heard.
Marcus.
I heard
Marcus,
the weird
he
one.
comes through fine.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
We
yes, he
absolutely-
heard every. Yeah, you're right. Every
Maybe
syllable.
we got to turn this game audio down so we can hear these awesome sounds.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a sticky situation. I gotta kill these.
Oh yeah,
guys.
yeah. Kill these assassin
Their
droids first.
weird straight punches that they throw. Reiner, we couldn't remember last week because you're the Star Wars expert 101. What were these droids called again?
Well, it's K2SO is the one from Rogue One,
Yeah.
but they are assassin droids.
Oh, like that's just their name.
No, the assassin droids are like the
The
Mandalorian
HKs?
ones, right?
You're talking about the HKs? I believe that's what they're called. Hold on, let me look it up. K2SO.
Oh my. Ugh.
Oh, security droid. KX series security droid.
Okay.
Look very secure. I'll go
Yeah,
with
they're
that.
securing my place in hell if they beating me up like this.
Nah, you're doing great.
Oh, I bet I'm gonna be mad because there's only one left after this one. I'm trying to be extra. I don't have any force juice. I'm out of force. I need more midichlorians.
Crocodile, I'm seeing the movie here later tonight. I'm super excited.
Talking about Doctor
We're
Strange.
talking Doctor Strange and the
Yes.
Multiverse of Madness.
I am seeing it tonight as well. 8:45 p.m. for me. My theater, I've already seen my theater is pretty much completely packed. But I got a great seat. I bought my ticket a week ago, so that helped.
Oh man, I feel left out. I'm not seeing it tonight.
I'll tell you about it on Monday.
Okay, just
I'll
all
just
the
walk
way
you through it.
through.
Yeah.
all the spoilers. Yeah. No,
I'll take-
you know what you need to do is you need
Yeah.
to dress up as Doctor Strange. Don't tell me what's happening. Get everybody involved. Act the whole thing out in our morning meeting.
There you go. I'm doing some.
Multiverse of Madness, the stage
Creating
show.
a portal.
I could do the finger little spin thing that he
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
I think
He pretty much
some
just
of
throws
what
gang
is
signs.
so good about magic. I think what makes magic.
West Side.
Yeah, he's just really subtly like reaching out to his homies, the Bloods.
Yes.
All he's been trying to do, and he keeps doing this magic. He's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's why his cape is red. It's just a giant blood handkerchief. that's sentient. Oh my!
What am I hearing?
I was like,
Heard that one.
I wasn't looking at you, Reiner. So I just heard
know,
that
I just
demonic
heard it. I
laughter.
was like, what's happening in this game that there's some horrible, horrible laughter?
I don't like that
happening?
laugh. That laugh is scary.
No, get
that,
out of
that
here.
doll is possessed.
That
It needs to be locked up in the museum that the Annabelle doll is in those Conjuring movies. Let's see.
We
oh,
got one of these guys. Look.
What is that? What creature
What
is
is-
that?
Yeah, it's a low cat or something.
Low cat?
They
sure.
just kind of hiss. Oh, he's cute. He's purring.
Okay, he's like that cute hiss.
That cute hiss purr that everyone knows about. Yeah.
Get it.
Jill, does your cat recognize this purr?
I don't.
I mean, he's hissing. There.
I would have to like put my headphones on him, but he's just run out to have lunch. So,
Come to me.
I mean, that would be an interesting thing if he recognized some other cat in the room and then just ran around trying to figure out where it was.
I love it when like I'm watching a movie or something and there's a dog on screen and my dog will growl at, when it hears the dog, or if there's a doorbell
What the?
that rings in the show. She's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
Marcus.
who's at her door?"
Speaking of who's at the door, I opened the door and
It's,
there's like 50 of these guys just right at the, just waiting for me.
It's nice though that they don't come through the door. They are very polite.
Yeah, I was gonna.
waiting
Can I
for
cheese
you.
them? Like, just take some shots and can I? Do I have to fight them? Can I just like go past them?
Just walk.
I don't even think I can.
pretend to be
They're
one.
like forming an impregnable wall. I don't even know.
Wow. What is happening? Is your game broken?
No, I opened the door and they were literally just there, standing, waiting. But they're not rushing me. Oh wait, this
But
guy.
why are there so many? Are they duplicating? That's way too many. It's like an impossible fight.
I guess. Oh man, oh, that punch. I guess realistically, if I was working for the Empire, this is what I would throw at any given Jedi. Like why do we keep
Oh,
sending
yeah.
like
That makes
3
sense.
guys? Like, throw everything we got at them. If you really want this done.
Well, first you throw the underperforming stormtroopers, like one by one. Just like, okay, Ted, you're up next. Okay.
Yeah, you pull out the
Bobby,
the
you
employee.
go.
You pull out the
during your
employee reviews and you're like-
reviews,
Yeah.
you get the like good, okay, underperforming, and
Yeah.
ready for Jedi.
Yeah. Okay, you're not doing so well. We're gonna have you standing on the bridge with no railings. That's your new job. You go that narrow bridge. You go hang there on the Death
Wait,
Star.
did I go backwards?
It does look very familiar, but
Oh.
why would there be people here if you were backwards?
How did I? There's 2 doors to the same. Wait, what? Oh, now I'm confused. Did I? Oh, okay. All right. Hold on.
Dude,
Oh, now there's
you
too
got
many
a
people.
Empire train. Yeah. What is happening?
I don't know how
I think you broke the game.
Somehow I played myself. I don't know how I worked back here. I can't get there. Like, I'm trying to. Let me out, guys. I'll be happy to. Yeah.
You're gonna have to kill. Nice.
All right. All right. You need to
Look at you.
come here.
It is something about this game that it does make you feel so cool when you get that finishing move.
Oh yeah. Every
yeah,
time.
that's
Even if
my-
you see it like 10 times in a
Uh-huh.
row, it's like awesome.
Yeah, we were talking last week how it feels like a really non-Jedi thing to do, that like force grab and then stab them in the gut. Like, it seems pretty cold-blooded for a Jedi.
I mean, that's
Okay.
why he's got the pink, right?
So wait, because I swung over here where the save point was there, and it just did like a loop back to that room, right? Because yeah, I came up here. Did I miss a path?
Okay. Okay.
All right, map. Yeah, because
Oh,
this,
that's Rufus.
this is where I
Direct
saved.
us.
Wait, is there a guy here? Oh, I heard a guy say something.
Can you hear?
Cat.
Wait,
Cat.
Can you hear it? Let me put the earbuds on him.
let's see. Where am I even trying to? I'm trying to go home, right? Back to the ship. I assume.
Nope, doesn't seem to be having an effect.
You hear that purr?
Oh, I kind of can actually.
Isn't that neat?
Did you hear that conversation just now with the stormtroopers?
No, I was listening to a cat purr.
One guy was
A lot
like,
cat.
I got away, and one guy was like, "Oh, I thought I heard something over there," and the other guy's like, "What do you mean?" And he said something like, "Oh, I guess I didn't get much sleep last night. I must be hearing things." And then the other guy says, "I don't care. You're endangering us."
Oh, rude.
Like, they had like a whole exchange. Like, oh wow, okay. I'm just a little tired, man. I don't care. I hope that was.
Crocodile again. Let's go, Marcus.
Let's go. Let's go. Map. Can you tell me the right way out of? Okay, because I think I'm gonna go that way and cut through that. Well, yeah, I guess so. I think I'm gonna cut through that wall. So I guess that's gonna take me to where I need to be. All right, let's. I should be able to just jump back down on this. Grab that. There we go.
Okay.
All right. If I had a wish list for Fallen Order 2, even above dismemberment, give me fast travel, please. Give me checkpoints
Yes.
that I can just fast travel to. instead of having to rework my way through the level to get to the ship again. Wait, can I go backwards from here? Did I do a weird jump that maybe makes that hard to do in reverse? I might have to, actually. Alright. We'll go forward and then go back around. Alright, so we have to run through the HKs or whatever again. All lined up, having a good time. Yeah, nope, nope! Don't you... Okay, there we go. That's where I wanted to go.
Okay.
See, I went to the... Because, you know, there's a whole... Why even... Okay. Why even make that loop if you can just... Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm confused. But we have found our place in the world. Come here, you. You're gonna pay for this.
We got a first-time chatter.
Oh.
GSG9NU1 World.
Oh, I'm dying.
He says, or this person asks, hello, who plays this game? That is Marcus Stewart wearing the Stormtrooper shirt.
Yes. I didn't know if you meant who was playing this game or you was saying, like in a general term, like who.
Or is it just
who
like a
this?
slight, like I'm tuning into your channel to watch you play this game and then questioning why you would play this game.
Yes. Or just a general, like, trying to get ingratiated with the chat they've never been to before. Like, who plays this game?
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
talk
that's true.
about our experiences together.
A lot of layers to that
Hey, Zang.
question. Come here, you. God, and also wishlist number 2 for they should keep that grab move, but they need to have Cal whisper something really cold-blooded in their ear as he stabs them. Because look at it, he's
Or
like
just
right
very
there.
confusing.
Yeah, like have him say something like, you know, give my regards to the Emperor or something.
Yeah. Let's come up with one-liners for him.
Or just like, you know, you stood me up from our date
Yeah.
and stabbed. Like something that would make the last life seconds of this person just really, really.
Yeah, like look at him. Right?
Like what?
The Lannisters always pay their debts.
What?
He just says that for no reason.
Cal's a big Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah.
Well, they exist in the same universe, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like Game of Thrones, like Westeros is just a planet in Star Wars, you know?
Yeah. Well, think about it.
It's all
Falcon,
possible.
Millennium Falcon. That's an Earth bird. Hello.
Yeah. Dragons.
Want to know a really weird one? On Cybertron, there's a guy named Bumblebee. What's that about?
Yep.
Yeah, that's. I've always wondered that too. Like, you guys have,
Right?
Like, you guys have no context for what a bumblebee is.
Or like a bumblebee to them is some sort of really vicious creature, and then you come over here and it just doesn't translate correctly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the weird thing
Maybe-
about alien fiction, right? Is that a lot of writers, like, aliens are just aware of Earth things that they really shouldn't be. Of like, I'll see comics of like, I don't know, we'll say Guardians of the Galaxy or something, or like, well, that's green, and it's like you probably shouldn't know what like. You probably shouldn't know that we call that green. Shouldn't that just be the Earth name, and you have like a different
Right.
name for it?
Yeah.
But you know, you just kind of you just chalk that up to like, well, you know, comics or
I always hate
sci-fi
it when
writing.
you use, like isms, you know, like, like how would you know that? Oh,
Yeah, that was bad.
That's
Oh,
unfortunate. But you looked really cool on the way down with your pink sabers, so
He was posing as he fell. He's like, "Oh, I gotta look cool." All right, I accidentally used the stem that I didn't mean to use. All right, this is. All right, we might have to whip out the double blade here. There we go. Oh no no. Yeah. All right.
okay.
Yeah. Then you're
You got
not
this.
messing around. There we go. This guy's doing cool bow staff tricks. He saw Napoleon Dynamite.
Just can't hit him. I think I can catch him.
Oh,
Target's hurt. Finish him.
okay.
He's too scared.
I still haven't seen the new Space Jam. But someone's saying,
Really?
Changelini is saying, I'm trying to remember if Game of Thrones Planet made a cameo in Space Jam.
It
2.
totally did. It totally did. You know, they don't go there, unfortunately, but they do a flyby of the worlds, and you see Westeros, like Game of Thrones land. And I think one of the dragons is in the basketball game, like in the crowd, because that crowd is just the who's who of like characters. And I'm pretty sure there's a dragon in there. Oh, there's
You
White
guys
Walker.
see
The
the,
Night King is like in the Night King is like courtside seat. Like they show him constantly, and it's so weird. Because he's just like cheering on, having a good time.
Big
He's like,
fan.
he's sitting next to what like Bill Murray would be.
Anytime he's disappointed, he just comes out and stabs somebody.
brings them back to life immediately, and they sit next to him. I probably don't really actually have to fight this guy, right? I probably just go. You guys don't know how to jump, right?
The new one?
Oh, never mind.
The new what?
The new
Space Jam?
No, Game of Thrones.
Oh,
one about
the House of the
Targaryens.
Dragon.
Thank
Yeah. That starts like in August, I believe.
Yeah. New trailer looked really good.
I thought I could
I'll
get
check
in
out
first.
the first few episodes for sure.
Yeah, like I think enough time
gets
has
that
passed since season 8 that I'm excited for Game of Thrones again. And even though season 8 was like not the best thing, it doesn't overwrite my overall love of the show, you know.
Right.
I have more happy memories of that show than bad ones. You can see Matt.
Can we pretend that the multiverse, that whole chat started with Space Jam?
Yes.
Can that be the origin point?
I mean, yeah, I think that's what Warner Bros. Implying.
I
like,
mean, I don't know if you actually want to put that on Space Jam, you know? Like,
Game of Thrones. That might be a lot to explain to your kids. About why this
just
guy.
in general, having all of the emails in my inbox about Multiverse and Web3 and all that jazz.
Okay.
Like, because obviously that's what started that too.
Yeah. They've tried to turn like Game of Thrones into a kid's property too. They have that
What?
Multiverses, that game, you know, that's coming, the fighting game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They have Arya in that. They have what you just said, Westeros and Space Jam.
Is it weird? Like they were trying to figure. They decided that Arya Stark was the most kid-friendly character, but then you're like, did you guys watch the show?
Yeah.
She killed hella
She's a
people.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
Probably
she was
one
an
of the
assassin.
sexier-
I was like, who is the most kid-friendly? Like, it's probably Sam, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe Hodor.
Hodor.
You put those wolves in there, the dire wolves, they're innocent.
Yeah.
Certainly would never have bitten someone's head off or anything like that.
Who's a major Game of Thrones character that has not killed a single person? Because even Sam has one, like, kill to his name. You know?
I don't.
I think they all have.
There is
Yeah,
one,
they.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... Because Tyrion killed people accidentally, too, kind of.
And
Like-
he was like in a war, so he did it on purpose at one point.
Because
He was in charge of the wildfire,
Well,
right?
did-
And the
actually-
chain.
Yeah. Did Bran kill anyone? Actually, I don't think...
He has to have at some point in his like warg form, maybe.
Oh, does that count if you're possessing a crow? Does the crow...
mean-
Is the crow comparable? Or whatever he takes over, does it, like, not count? Like, who were to press charges, you know, is he liable for that? Is that the perfect crime, being able to warg into murder?
That'll be the next court case after Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are done. we'll
be some
put
wild
Bram
tapes.
Stark on the stand. Yeah.
Sansa on
Get
the
testimony
stand.
from the crows and wolves and all that stuff too.
Sansa
Tree,
talking
get
about
that
how
up there.
Bran used
Yeah.
to poop in their bed when they were kids.
Oh, Leafeon says Rickon. I don't think Rickon.
Oh yeah,
killed
Rickon was
anyone.
useless. He didn't do anything.
He didn't know how to zig and or zag.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
that has to be one of the most frustrating scenes I've ever watched, like in television history.
It's like you know exactly what's gonna happen. Just
And also because I think around like season 3 of the show, I had a theory that I told my friends that I bet them that Rickon Stark by the end of the series would be the most important character because he did nothing. So it's like they got to be building him up. Like he's gonna secretly become the savior of Westeros. Like he's gonna be the guy that gets it done somehow. And I could
that
not
would
have been
been
more
probably
wrong.
a more interesting finale choice for the throne than who actually ended up being on it. So
I just looked at it like that Simpsons clip when the Yakuza and the Mafia are fighting in Homer and Marge's yard. And then Marge's like, we gotta get inside. And there's like the little Yakuza leader that's standing there, and Homer's like, no. That little guy hasn't done anything yet. You know he's gonna do something cool. And then the moment they step inside, you just hear him scream and like kill someone. He's just like, oh man. Like that's what I was like, okay, Rickon's gonna do something cool one day. We're just gonna blow our minds.
Nope. John Carson, the late night show host, is somehow in our chat and
Oh.
says, Why is Game of Thrones getting the purity test? I'm sure Shaggy has murdered a person or two in his day. Yeah, that would have been a wild episode if they they're running away from a ghost or trying to trap a ghost and they start some guy on fire or something. They have to have an accidental death or kill in there.
Especially as scared as him and Scooby are, you would think they would be so scared. A guy, Farmer John, dressed up like a werewolf, comes at them and they just freak out and beat the crap out of him, right?
Right.
And then they go,
Stab a
"Oh,
dude."
you're like, oh my god!" And then you realize, oh, that's just Steve, the convenience store owner that we talked to at the beginning of the episode. Because it's always the first person they talk to. That's the guy.
Oh yeah, the only
Right.
other character. Yeah, the carnival guy. It's oh, there's a human.
There he is.
Yeah.
The person that's telling you the crime did the crime.
Statistically speaking, true.
You think I'm scared? What? All right, are we almost out of here? It looks like, okay, I think I just gotta go up over there somehow. I might have to go through these guys. Because, yeah, it looks like there's a path there, right? Surprise!
It's too bad lightsabers aren't mood rings. Where if
I totally said that last time. They should
Yeah.
be.
They kind of
Yeah,
were in that, did you watch Star Wars Visions, Reiner, the anime thing?
Oh yeah.
There was the one episode where they literally were with the girl that with her dad's lightsaber went with the tunnel that held the Jedi people that you thought were Jedi and then very much weren't. But yeah, that was totally when you touch the lightsaber, it turns the color that your heart is.
Yeah, and it's Darth Maul, helps an old lady across a Coruscant street, and all of a sudden his saber turns pink. He's like, "Oh, dang it!" And Sidious is like, "Whoa, what have you done?"
I would say,
And he has to go do something evil, go just push some random kid off a cliff or something. Then it turns red again. He's like, "All right, I'm back."
I was gonna say, would that be the cheesiest thing ever, though? Somebody would use it in the worst way. Where oh, Darth Vader's redemption. Instead of him just taking off his helmet and kind of saying the thing he said, Luke hands him a lightsaber and it lights up green instead.
Yeah, they kind of did it with Kylo Ren, right?
I guess. Yeah, I guess in the more literal sense, he picked up a blue lightsaber.
He threw his red saber in a lake.
It should have fixed itself because wasn't the thing was his lightsaber was kind of unstable. So him turning good would be it's like a solid blade because he has control of who he is now. Ow!
And then it just turns blue for no reason.
And then he kisses Rey. They make out. They have kids and
Obviously.
they change their last name to Skywalker. You
He's
guys.
probably like, "Don't kiss me, save my life. What are you doing kissing?" Oh.
Is this a healing kiss? Is this a new power force kissing?
That's why no one had figured it out before.
It's a kiss of death.
Well,
She's a
yeah,
Sith.
that's true. That's because you can't have relationships in Star Wars, so nobody would know that kissing people is
no one
good.
ever figured it out.
Yeah, and you can heal. Mace Windu would have survived Revenge of the Sith if somebody kissed him when he hit the ground wherever he landed. Which, by the way,
Yeah, Leafeon, we would definitely want forced consent as well. 100%.
that sounds weird. Forced consent.
Yeah,
It sounds a little
don't go
problematic.
force kissing people. You want consent before you save people's lives.
Well, I was gonna say, by the rules of Star Wars, Mace Windu could very well still be alive. 'Cause we never really you saw him fall,
You never
but
saw his body, yeah.
yeah, Darth Maul and Palpatine fell and they came back. So
Darth Maul fell in two pieces.
yeah, and
He's
Sidious.
like, I'm good. Good. Don't worry, I found some spider legs. All good.
I watched Wild Wild West and thought that Loveless guy had a great idea. But yeah, Palpatine fell in a ship that exploded, and he showed up perfectly fine. So yeah, Mace Windu's probably A-okay.
Yeah. I mean, Anakin was in a river of lava.
That is true.
Lava's not that hot.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, evidently not. Thought I had.
Yeah.
I still want to know what lava feels like, and I wish there was a safe way to do it.
Yeah.
You want to hold
The
it and play.
viscosity
You
of
want to
it.
feel the consistency of lava, right?
Oh yeah.
You're not curious about that?
Yeah, it's probably like a fidget toy, you know, like a just kind of those little slimy things.
I keep a jar of lava on my desk to, you know, helps with the anxiety. Burns it right away. Uh-oh. Hello. Who are you? Blowing down walls. These were the ruins of my people that you're destroying.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have to
Too
deal
that
with
they
you
can
guys.
just go straight through. They just blow away. You had to mess around with crystals for an hour.
Yeah, basically they had a better idea than I did. I was trying to be all like proper and respectful. It was like, no, you're on the clock, dude. You shouldn't really be doing what they're doing. Oh, hello. We're not gonna deal with you.
Oh, I love this part of the game.
Oh,
I like this planet a lot.
There's two of them. Oh, yeah, they're not. I mean, like I said, they're not messing around. This is the appropriate response for every Jedi.
Yes.
I'm surprised the ship has survived this long. You'd think it would stand out and they would go, that's probably his ship. We should blow that up. Wait, where's the door?
Can you hear this?
Wait. Do I actually have to fight them? They won't just let me leave? Return to dock. Yeah, let me in. Where's the door? Is it on the other side?
Help!
This Tauntaun is talking up
Here!
the storm.
Open the door!
Got company. Tell Grease to close the mantis.
No, open the mantis. Let's go. We don't have to deal with these guys. Let's just get out of here.
We do. We'll close the ship.
Stop being a hero, Cal.
We got to get a pink ship.
Yeah, I haven't found one yet. That's got to be in the game, right? That skin.
Has to be.
Yeah.
I've been looking for it. I think I actually have to fight. We have so much time to blast out of here, but they're making me fight these guys.
Yeah.
If anybody in chat can look it up, can we get a pink ship and where do we find it?
We need a pink beady. There's the pink and black beady that we haven't found yet. He's repping the
Yeah,
heart.
we need all that before we finish. And we think this is going to be pretty topical. We don't have any info, but we believe there'll be the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, whatever it is, announced at Star Wars Celebration, right? We thought maybe May 4th. It didn't happen there. But Celebration's just a few weeks later.
Ugh.
Is it still a rumor that they're working on the next one?
No,
or
they confirmed
have they
it.
officially confirmed it?
They
Oh,
officially
okay.
confirmed it. Yeah.
'Cause
Did
I
they
thought
say it's
they
a sequel, or is it just like we're working on another Star Wars project?
They said it was a sequel. Because they announced that they were
okay.
working on 3 Star Wars games, and one of them was a Fallen Order
Oh.
sequel. So they're busy over there. That also means we can continue to push back a possible Titanfall 3 for a little longer, I guess. All right. But yeah, maybe they'll have Cal. I mean, I think I saw a rumor that it might not even. It's gonna drop the Fallen Order subtitle, and it might just be Star Wars Jedi.
I saw that too. That, I mean,
What
are they
doing?
still gonna have a colon?
Oh, look at this guy crawling out. He's afraid.
This would be Star Wars Fallen Order, and the next Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and the next one is just Star Wars Jedi.
I guess Star Wars Jedi 2.
Okay, that I'm okay with that.
Do you think they'll have a subtitle, or just not at all?
They better do another one.
Do you think they need a subtitle? Do you think that's enough of a brand now? or-
Yeah, Star Wars is all about the subtitles.
Because I think when people reference this game, they say Fallen Order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we could call the next one whatever they call it.
Yeah. But if they just call it Star Wars Jedi 2, that's gonna not connect immediately
Yeah,
to
I want to call it like the Saber of Truth.
this.
BD's
You heard it here,
BD1's
folks. The
revenge.
Saber of Truth.
Cal gets, I don't know. Assuming that Cal's still the protagonist, which I would imagine he is.
Yeah, I think so.
It'd be cool if they made Star Wars Jedi more of like an anthology series where every game was like a different character.
Don Carson in the chat, who must be very smart, says Cal and pals, and I love it. That's gonna be the entrance to Kirby showing up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Help me, BD.
Cal and pals, Cal. I can't.
Yeah, I like Cal and Pals.
Yeah.
No. Alright, I need to get in his legs. Hey, Reiner, I posed this question last week, and I'm wondering if you know, but Has there ever been a Star Wars story, like a novel or anything, that explains who discovered the Force? Like, who was the first person to, like, tap into the Force and realize it was a thing you could manipulate?
No. You think it'd be like a caveman that's just freaking out, right?
That's what I said last week. I was like, there's just like a cave guy that just makes a rock move and like flips out. Like because I was like, that's the Star Wars story I want. I don't need another lightsaber, Jedi, Skywalker thing. I want to know the first Force user, and like, because then who discovered the dark side of the Force? How did all that get established? Basically, who did it?
We know who made bread first. We do. That was George Lucas. He made the first loaf of bread.
He invented bread. That's from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's really old.
He owns Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it depends on what kind of bread you're talking about, Duke Faison, because that goes back quite a ways. But
Yeah, doesn't it go back to like Egypt or something like that?
I mean, even farther back, because all you
minimum.
need to do is like
Yeah.
collect some sort of like it can be
Yeast.
unleavened. So you go back even farther than Egypt, if you look at that.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing people in the chat say that there is no pink ship, unfortunately.
What?
Okay, so just pink BD1.
Okay.
Just pink BD1.
So we can add pink ship to the Star Wars Jedi sequel wish list.
Yep.
They should let you change your hair color when you get pink hair for Cal here. Did you think, Siri? Is there just kind of leaning over?
He looks like he should be in Devo. He just needs like the hat, the red pointy hat.
A Devo reference of all things. All right, we're heading back to Dathomir, the most dreaded planet in the galaxy.
Not a cool name though.
It is a cool name. I would name my child Dathomir.
Oh,
I wouldn't
so
mind you of that.
I mean, Leafeon says it's apparently the Celestials from 100,000 BBY as told in the Darth Plagueis novel.
Are they the first Force people? Is that what?
Sure. Yeah, I think.
Or the
I
earliest
don't know.
recorded Force users, maybe?
Well, let's get a Star Wars game about them.
It sounds super dumb. I like the idea of it being like the idea of it being like a caveman with a family, and like the brother gets angry and starts shooting lightning all over the place, and they're all freaking out. Just banging a club with lightning flying off it. And, yeah, it's just a mess.
Because then who invented the lightsaber? Who decided that's our weapon for the Jedi or Force users? Like, because if all the weapons you could use, what makes a lightsaber the one? You know?
Yeah.
Like
It was those nurses on with the porgs on Octu. Let's say they did it.
Okay.
you know, they uncredited, unfortunately, but we have them to thank.
Or subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you so much.
I gotta remember how I got to that tomb where I had the dramatic flashback.
And as Holly Spice Wolf just put in the chat, when you subscribe, you get invited to our super exclusive Discord channel for all things Game Informer. Pictures of cats and dogs and all
That's
sorts of
fun
game
thing.
discussions and anime and fun stuff. Get your questions answered on the Game Informer show.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Put a question in there and we'll talk about it.
These things. The worst.
Yeah, these Sith witches. No
Not
fun.
Sith jizz? I thought you could combine those words. Sith sitches? Sith witches sounds like a weird sandwich. A Sith witch. They should be selling that at Galaxy's Edge. Like, no, you want a Sith witch. It comes on like those black, like those like black buns that you see at like Japanese
yeah.
Burger King.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah. There you go, Disney. I know you're watching.
People just hate it because it's just mostly tomato in it, just red tomatoes.
It's like rare. You can only get it rare because it has to be red, right? So, there you go. All right. I could go for a Sith Wedge right now.
Night Sisters, that's the official name.
Yeah, that's my night sister right there.
Yo.
Yeah, a lot of thought went into that, like naming your band. They're like, what should we call ourselves?
Night Sisters is a pretty cool band name.
Yeah, seriously, they're like cool.
That's
Let's rock it. Let's make T-shirts and everything.
oh, look at that cool robot. It's like a mech suit.
I
Probably,
don't know if
right?
you're gonna like it in a
Dashorb. Dashorb.
I very distinctly remember this fight and having to do it like a million times.
Okay.
Oh no!
I guess we know what to look forward to here. It's a bounty,
Yeah,
another
I'm worried
bounty
about
hunter.
it.
Remember Bing, the bounty hunter that abducted us last time?
Yeah.
Now we got Dashorb and his robot friend. Come here, you. Oh, I can't seize you. I guess you're somehow immune to that. He
I wonder
rubbed
if
his...
Disney's like, be careful when you try to create new things. We have so much already. You're not going to like what's left in terms of names. And they're like, well, what can we be? And it's like, well, you could have Darth Icky, or you could have a bounty hunter named Bing. What do you think?
Like,
Or
isn't
this
Bing already
thing, Dash Bing?
Dashorb? So the robot is Dashorb. He's got the life bar. This guy's just a sidekick. Or oh wow.
Some Jedi, huh?
Wow, he talked, and that's all he had to
Some
say.
Jedi, huh?
Did
He's
you hear
got
that?
attitude.
That menacing
Yeah.
voice too. Some Jedi, huh?
Darth Rude.
Can you hear this?
I like Darth Rude. I cannot.
No, absolutely not.
I wonder why. It's so loud in my room.
I like immediately get jumped.
Maybe it's your like noise filter.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
it could be.
Maybe it's too low to pick up or something. Yeah.
I wonder if I should turn that off.
Okay, am I going the right way? Okay, yeah.
See what happens.
Don't want to deal with you. All right, Dashorb, I'm coming. Oh, okay. There's. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm sorry that I laughed. That was horrible. But that would have been really funny if that had been your death.
I would have agreed. So you're fine. All right. Take it from the top. And no.
It is also very nice of them to stand and wait around for you, not come to your ship or anytime you would be more vulnerable.
Yeah, I guess they just assume that I teleport here and don't have any sort of transport. Wait, oh, they're gone.
Oh.
What?
Did the game decide it was not worth it?
I just got all my experience back. I mean, I guess they technically fulfill their contract. They're like, we killed the Jedi. You know,
Got it.
we don't get paid for, you know, if he comes back. we killed him the one time.
Watch you like get to the boss fight and then they're there too.
We signed an extension on our contract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I scared them off. I think I still only have the one skill point, right? Oh no, I have two now. Oh, okay. Let's rest and let's see what we can unlock here. We're almost filled up on skills. I wonder if I should.
They have a lot more in the skill tree for the next one. I felt like kind of getting to the end, I was just like, I guess I'll unlock this because I have points.
Oh, look at this. I can yank a bunch of people. That seems like you're almost setting yourself up to get mobbed, but it looks funny, so I'm going to buy it.
All right, I'm going to turn off my noise gate on Discord.
Uh-oh. The shackles are off.
We're going to see what happens here. Got to figure it out first.
See what chaos Reiner unleashes. All right. Now we can get into this temple. Yeah, touch it. Another flashback? Oh, that's right. We have to fight our master.
Master.
You were wrong to return here unarmed.
Not unarmed.
You think that lightsaber proves you a Jedi?
No. Chasing you.
The color does, though.
Memories that have haunted me since Braca. I won't run from them anymore.
Then let us see what manner of death your courage brings.
Pretty pink, baby blue. Don't. There we go. Eh.
The weapon you
Are you over there trying to make the pork say something, Reiner?
is power, the answer.
Oh wait, what?
I think Reiner might be muted. Can you
Is
hear?
Reiner talking? I can't. I was looking.
Wait, did you kill him already? I was looking at a pork and you. Okay.
He should have blocked it with his finger like Goku in
Who else
Trunks.
has become a part of me,
That'd probably go well.
who will honor your teaching and your sacrifice.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around with that stuff.
Honor or sacrifice?
Yeah, nobody likes. Don't screw around with those.
Remember, persistence reveals the path.
Cal should have cut his ponytail off as he was walking away, so he
Yeah.
gets the last laugh. He's dead.
Is
So,
is my mic working again?
yep.
Yes, I can hear you good.
That's the Knight Brothers. Who wants to step to my office first? You come here. Ah! Remember my name. There we go. All right, we're gonna. There, okay. We good? Clear? Climbing up there. There we go. Oh, a mace. You should use that.
Yeah. Pick one of those up. Who needs a lightsaber?
Or why not use both? Who says that they can only use a lightsaber? What if you just had a bunch of
Don't be
weapons?
scared. Remember,
Do you think that you could contrive to make a lightsaber in a different? I mean, obviously Kylo Ren had a broadsword, essentially. So like, why can't we make a mace, like a little ball of?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've had a cane sword, we've had essentially a bow staff with Darth Maul. Star Wars Visions had that like awesome umbrella lightsaber in the first episode, which was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen. Let's get
It was really cool.
like, what if you
If you gave a Mace to Mace Windu, do you think he'd be upset?
you think he would just give you like side eye you like
Yeah. he'd be like,
Hilarious. Or
Yeah,
like in
this
canon,
guy.
that's why they're called maces, because he invented them.
oh.
before he got a lightsaber, he was just like crushing skulls with maces.
His real name is Todd. Todd Windu.
Can you make
don't know what-
a club that's a lightsaber, or can you make like a broad sword, like Cloud's Buster sword? Can you make a lightsaber blade that is that wide? Because it seems
Chat,
like you
do you know?
could.
I don't know. Yeah.
Cause
Why
it's all,
not?
It's all in the hilt, right? At the end of the day,
Yeah, it's just a
Right.
crystal in there.
Just
right?
have to line up maybe a couple of crystals.
like if you the output, you just have to make it like a broad output, so where it just comes out as a flat log Buster sword. So yeah, like I want like the next Jedi to be basically Cloud Strife with a absurdly large lightsaber blade.
That'd be cool.
And the same for like Sephiroth, like because you can, I believe in the fiction. I remember reading like a long time ago as a kid, one of those like Star Wars encyclopedias, and it had like the anatomy of a lightsaber, and they mentioned that you could adjust the length of it, so you could make like a Sephiroth like super long lightsaber blade. I would imagine.
Maybe.
You think Yoda used to have just a normal size one, and everybody was like,
I'm Cal Kestis.
You look-
"Dude, it's
What
a
you
little
call
weird.
Jedi was not
It just
true.
it's a little too long."
this
Yeah.
might be dangerous for you,
Yeah.
doing flips and stuff.
Terran Malikos might have been part of my order, but what he is now, I have no idea. All I do know is having a lightsaber isn't
Don't-
what makes you a Jedi.
Give it to her.
Then what does?
We were peacekeepers. We were betrayed by those we protected. Hunted down by the Empire. I might be one of the last of my kind.
I'd be really excited to play a game with her as the protagonist.
I was only a child when they attacked.
She's really.
Yeah.
I feel like she's judging the character, the color I
An
chose.
warrior brandishing this descended upon us.
She's like, really, this is what you What you picked, huh?
My sisters. Till I was left alone. With the dead. Then Malikos came. And promised me revenge. If I shared our secrets with him in return.
I remember thinking this character was pretty cool.
I know what it's like to lose everything.
I think I wouldn't mind
Yeah, she's cool.
seeing her again, like
Malikos was wrong.
in a show or something.
We don't have to be enemies.
We will need this.
And also that she's
She goes
basically
again.
Ermac.
I'll be watching.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Malikos lies ahead. You could turn back.
Are you in my
I can't.
brain?
Lives
Are you
at
like
stake.
Melina
Whose
and
lives?
Elden Ring?
Innocents. Poor sensitive children who will be hunted down and murdered.
As we were.
Always
It's like Steven and Mark Spector.
Yeah.
I have never been one to shoot.
Give me the lightsaber mock. The finale was this week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't
You know,
seen
that'd
it
be a
yet.
great game. A Moon Knight game where it's co-op and you're both fighting for control.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It's
Like whoever hits the button quickest, you know, the fastest at a certain point gets to play for one conflict, and then the next person does the next battle.
That seems like to be a cool mode, if nothing else. I would love to watch the streams of that.
Yes. Or it'd be like you in chat. Chat can take control at any moment.
Oh man, that's a lot of
Ooh.
Stevens.
Same thing.
Look into the mirror, you just see an assembly of people.
I want to restore the order.
Restore the Jedi Order.
That's what I said.
Oh, you poor
I want to restore your shirt.
over.
Reiner, he worked hard for that body. He has the right to show it off.
I like that there's some sort of tradition in the Star Wars universe where your pants go well above where they should.
Maybe.
Yeah, belly buttons are
But
forbidden
it's
in
never
Star Wars.
over, Malikos.
It's really taboo to
We're
show
sitting
it.
here now, the chance to learn.
It's scandalous, actually.
Rebuild from our mistakes.
You know, like it was like in the old days when if a woman showed a little bit of leg, it was like, whoa! It's like that.
Get those ankles out of here.
Belly button, you little. Oof.
You and me.
He kind of has like the Kylo bod a little bit.
Yeah. I want to
Little bit
pretend
there.
he was a intense Iron Man cosplayer and he had like a device fastened to his chest. Like cosplay that went wrong.
This went totally wrong.
Seems like he's
Like when kids would put their those Nerf basketball hoops with the suction cups, they'd put the suction cup on their head. And then, you know, if they'd leave it on there too long and pull it off, they'd have that ring on their head for like a day.
I've never seen a kid do that. That sounds funny though. I used to mess with suction cups. Never thought to put them on my head though.
I've
Oh yeah,
definitely
it's
seen
great.
that.
You should do it, Marcus. Yeah.
It's not too late.
Just have the whole next Super Replay with the suction cup on your head.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see how long it lasts then.
As I revealed, like I can't take this off, guys. It's it's stuck, and I'm scared. So this guy's name is Taron Malikos,
Yes.
who used to be a Jedi, and now he is very much not.
This is a tough fight.
Oh, look how he just like blocked my
Yeah.
force thing there. You look cool doing it. He's just like, no. Like that's not happening. All right. You want to see what I can do? Oh, let me dodge first. There. Wait. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. There we go. Can I slow you down at least? No, that doesn't work either. He's almost out of block though. There we go. Get in there.
You lack finesse. Totally useless.
Rude.
Hey, buddy.
Rude.
This is Darth Rude.
We found him.
Which makes me think of like Rick Rude from like 80s WWE as a Sith Lord. The ravishing Sith Lord, Darth Rude. Ah, get her. I thought he had like half his health down, and it's like barely a quarter. It feels like I had all this effort, and it's not
You're doing good though.
reflective on his life bar. I'm bringing.
black.
Oh, he's throwing. Oh, don't like. Where is it? I need to see where it is.
Totally useless.
Now you're just showing off. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna heal in a second. I think I can.
Help, BD.
BD help. Oh, ah! Oh, you did the the souls thing of waiting for me to heal before you throw something. So you know I can't do anything. All right.
Come, kill me if
There we
you
go.
dare.
Okay, good heal. I forgot that that's something we need to remind you of. Keep on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little easier now because I don't have to worry about moving Tetris blocks around. But
You're wretched.
call me Ratchet? What? What are you, 13?
Oh.
Oh boy.
You're Ratchet.
You got this, man.
Yeah,
All right.
that was
Believe
a
in
really
you.
good first try.
Thank you. I was feeling him up there a little bit, or feeling him out, I should say.
You were
Yeah.
what?
Feeling him out.
Remember the consent rule, Marcus.
Yeah, no. Force kiss.
No forced kisses.
I'm just gonna ignore you guys. Every breath you take is a gift from me.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy's not letting me climb the chute. I'm just trying to. Can I dodge his bullets up here? Just a little bit. Oh, that. Okay.
Did you see Kyle Hilliard is now at GameSpot?
I did. I
Yeah.
congratulated him on Twitter.
Yeah, really huge move. Love it. And Dan hasn't announced where he's gone yet, has he?
Not that I've
Think
seen.
so?
Okay.
That's got to be coming up soon, right?
Us in battle.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to face you in battle. I'm letting you live. Appreciate it. You can pursue all those dreams that you've been putting off because you were married to your job.
Yeah. Critter Gaming says Dan is a Californian cheesemonger now, I assume. That's
wait,
a pretty
no.
good assumption.
I forgot I had to just go through here. I can see. I would try. He's working with scientists to find a way to create Gouda that actually has a bone in it.
Bone in it. Yeah.
How do I grow bone into cheese? let's mix some
I
genes.
accidentally, at some point, said, "Oh, fresh Gouda off the bone" or whatever, for my partner, and he was so confused. Like, Gouda doesn't have. I'm like, oh.
You
Yeah,
haven't
it
been
does.
you haven't been eating the right Gouda.
Only cowards, right?
I have it on good authority.
Look, it won't hurt.
I don't like this guy's laugh. That he's got that pompous laugh. All right, come here.
Yeah, I'll
Thought
just say,
it'd be really. Oh, go ahead.
oh, just Dan is exactly where Dan should be.
Yes.
All right.
In California, because that's where all the best cheese is.
Exactly.
You guys are known as the cheese state. That's on your state
Yeah.
flag, right?
It is kind of silly that we're not the Sunshine State, and I do
Is it?
have a bit of anger for you, Marcus.
I mean, you live in the Bay Area. You guys have a lot of fog and like overcast weather. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
We don't have that.
I guess that's true.
Take
I
more
guess we
than
can
that.
just be gold. It's fine.
I mean, gold is
Can we
kind of
have
cool. right?
You guys can have alligators. The alligator
I mean,
state.
we get it whether we want it or not. It's not a matter of we can have it. They're just here.
Oh, Greater Gaming says the sun doesn't shine in a hurricane. That's a good point.
That's actually
I'm gonna-
our motto. On the sun don't shine in a hurricane.
Come on.
Because we got our windows boarded up and we're fearing for our lives.
See, at the very least, like, I think we had this discussion last time too about being more comfortable with the natural disasters you grew up with. But like, that's the nice thing about earthquakes is you don't know they're coming. They last for a second, and then they're over.
It seems kind of scary that you don't know they're coming. That means any second you're chilling out and then the entire Earth starts to move. That's terrifying to
100%.
me. At least
But
a
then
hurricane,
the
you get like a
earthquake's
couple
happening.
weeks to get ready for it.
It's a couple of weeks of anxiety of wondering what's gonna happen. Of like,
You know what's gonna
wondering
happen.
If you... Like people running to the grocery store to make sure they've got all their things prepared.
Yeah, you do it enough times. You know your system. You know, all right, let's get out early.
I think, yeah, I would take knowing when the disaster's coming over not knowing.
Because you mentioned, Jill, being on the train and being afraid, like, what if the earthquake...
Never afraid, just the thought that pops into my head.
But see, if you knew that there was going to be an earthquake there, you're like, oh, I probably won't take the train today.
Popple Tree says in Cali there's enough retrofitting that it has to be really bad earthquake to do much. That is correct.
Right here, bud.
Don't forget to heal. Oh, you got it.
Reiner, I guess
Sorry, I wasn't keeping up with my healing duties. I apologize.
You're good. Reiner, I guess the worst disaster that you guys deal with is like blizzards, I guess, right?
Just like your weather every winter.
Yeah, basically just the disaster of living in Minnesota. Whoever settled here really screwed up. They must have come during like the summer and they're like, this is awesome.
This is fine.
And then the first entire group was just gone during the winter.
Do you guys have like a memorial to them somewhere? Or the first Minnesotans?
Oh, look at that. That looks awesome.
That does look cool. Oh, he got me. He won the duel. Ooh. He's doing Mortal Kombat fatalities now.
Do you think force tickle feels the same as like a normal tickle?
Force tickle?
You have no
Yeah.
right to the mirror. No right to
It's probably
our
worse, right? Because it could tickle you like almost like on a molecular level. It
Yeah.
could tickle you from the inside, the outside. Yeah, Marin.
Oh, that sounds horrendous.
You're not dead yet.
Were you guys ever fans of being tickled, or are you on the camp of like it's more annoying than fun?
Good for nothing, Jedi.
Yeah, we will be doing more pre-recorded replays and super replays eventually once we get in studio.
Jedi.
I was gonna say, Marin, can you stay? But looks like you are.
Now, BD.
Yeah, can you just like, yeah, just do everything for me? Oh, how am I getting hit by all this? Yeah, get him. All right, I'm gonna wait until you show up again. I'm just gonna defend because I don't have any more heals. All right, Marin, now.
We believe in you.
Now, Marin, do your thing right now.
He's just standing off on a pillar somewhere, like, yo, you got this.
You should just be screaming for help and questioning, like, where did you go?
Why did you leave?
Why did you leave me?
He's still here. We're still fighting. All right. Well, at least it's good to know that she intervenes at least, but you gotta work our way back to that point. You guys remember having a hard time with this dude?
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is a tough fight. Don't feel bad about it. This is a workout.
Yeah. By the end of this, I'm gonna look like him, shirtless. Cut some weird symbols in my arm. Leave me alone, guys. I gotta kill your boss or whatever. Get in there. At least the save is not far from the fight, so
Yeah.
I just gotta do this every time. Have you guys ever shimmied like that in like a tight area? You know, it's one of those
Yes.
things you
I feel like I probably
Did you do it in a
have, yeah.
cave?
In a cave? No.
Where'd
It's like
you
in a basement full of boxes.
Yeah, I think it was closer to that experience.
Not quite as cool.
No.
All right. Come here. Give me my everything back.
Oh, you got it. Do you think we're gonna see that? Because that was such a huge feature in video games for some reason, just the shimmy between the narrow
Stream.
passageway.
Yeah.
for-
Stream
to-
the
to
environment.
hide,
Yeah.
hide loading and stuff.
Do you think that we'll ever see that again? Just as like, here's a nostalgic thing. Remember when we used to do this, guys?
I hope not. Yeah. But who knows? They might just push the tech so much that they got to keep doing it. Like Gears of War had to do it like every time they got to a door. Like it was like, oh, here's a log we got to pick up, or a new environment. It's like, oh, we got to shimmy, or here, come help me open this door.
I'm trying to think of another way to do that. Like, it's always the shimmy, or most of the time shimmy. There's got to be another sort of like traversal thing that can hide a load, right? Like I climbed over a thing instead, or
Yeah.
Well, Final Fantasy VII
Elevator.
was awful about it. The remake, it's like you're constantly shimmying in that game.
Yeah, he's got to fit that big
Bend down
sword
and
in
tie
there
your
too.
shoes.
Come here. All right. All right. Yeah. You do that. I got my own. You do. Okay.
Your Phaethon, he works for GameSpot.
Someone think Kyle went back to GameStop?
GameStop. And that's not going to be the first time. But he did make a joke that all of his career he'd been working for somewhere that started with game.
Yeah. This is great.
That means up next he has to work for like Game, the UK store at some point. And...
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
let's
game,
list out all
that
the
game
places.
company.
oh man,
No, there we go.
he's gonna make Journey 2 finally. Ah.
You are not powerful enough.
Don't say that. That's not nice. I
Hurtful
am power.
feelings.
Oh! Don't do that. Don't start doing that. Stop throwing stuff. I don't like that here.
Yeah, he can end his career at, as creator points out, Games by James, but he'll be the CEO and he'll change it to Games by Kyle.
Nothing Only cowards run.
Who the hell is that James, by the way? I've never even thought about that.
Think he's still with us? I don't know how old that store is.
Yeah, let's look.
It's probably not even named James.
What a
Yeah, it
dumb
was just a
name
nice
then.
rhyme. I don't know if I've ever heard of this store, so might be a regional thing.
It's like when you find out that Baby Ruth, the candy bar, isn't named after Babe Ruth.
Oh, is it not? What's
Oh, no,
it named
it-
after?
Like some girl that I think the creator knew. I don't know if it was her daughter, but it's something like that, like some random girl, I believe. Okay, I'm trying to heal.
Only cowards run.
But yeah, I remember finding it as a kid and being like, "What?" Like, just shattered my world. Like, why would you name it that then?
Oh man.
Yeah, he's starting to get. He's getting real excited here.
Yeah, a guy named Jim Gabbard.
Jim Gabbard. Okay, is he still around? Can we interview Jim?
Games by Gabber would have been fun.
I like Gabbard. That's a good last name. He needs a podcast called like Gabbin' with Gabbard.
Gavin with Gabber. I love
I think
it.
it's just a Minnesota thing.
Only cowards.
Yeah, I've never seen them there. I've heard of it, but yeah, I always assumed it was like a Midwest thing.
Wait, aren't we? Did we not have the step in by Marin this time around?
Yeah, he's at like half health and he just threw like a whole mountain's worth of rocks at me. Oh, there she is.
Like, no. Okay.
Late save there.
It's like
But
you go right on ahead.
it's like when Jeff Hardy debuted in AEW and his brother was getting destroyed and he took time to dance on the way to the ring. It's like you're supposed to be helping your brother. Get him.
Creator in the chat says ergo, and I don't see that enough in just normal texting. So I'm
Ergo?
gonna- yeah, ergo. I love it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used it like in context. I hate this. I'm dodging and okay. Those rocks are the worst.
Yeah. Where's he getting them?
Ooh. Yeah, this arena should be like non-existent. as many rocks as he's pulled from it.
And Marcus, I know you can do it.
Okay.
Like, it'd be really nice if Marin was like, "Oh, you're about to die. You should probably need some help."
Yeah, heal me. How do you?
Ah,
All right.
close.
Yeah, I think I got closer that time. I think.
Force ghost rocks. That's terrifying.
Force ghost rocks?
Force ghost rocks.
Oh, like the
So
ghost
they're
of the
not
rocks
real
that he
rocks,
threw.
They're just the ghost of the rocks. The first rocks that he threw at you are now dead, and he keeps reviving them.
I was gonna say like the implication that the rocks are alive and he's killing them, and they're also like Jedi because they have Force ghosts.
Like when you beat this fight and you go to bed on your ship, you think everything's fine, and then the ghost rocks show up again. Why did you kill us,
It's like a
Marcus?
rock with a nice robe around it. It starts dropping some knowledge on you.
Slightly
Ghost-
blue.
The Ghost in Lord of the Rings. That moment doesn't get enough flack. That was
What do
such
you
a
mean?
strange twist. They just went in that cave and got all those ghosts. They came in full army of ghosts.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it looked,
totally-
it was visually, it looked cool,
I
like
will 100%
army of ghosts.
like fight for that. That's
Did you
an
want?
awesome
Well, I mean, what did
moment.
you want from that, right? Like an explanation of why there's a bunch of
Yeah,
ghosts.
it's
You know what?
Exactly. Like,
It
why
was
are they all
back-
battle ready? What are they doing?
I mean,
Back
when you're a ghost,
kids-
do you need to get ready when you're a ghost?
No, there's a reason because they betrayed the king of Gondor, so they were cursed to live that way until another king of Gondor they faithfully like fought for, and then they did.
See, I
It's all
don't.
got backstory. Don't worry about it.
See, I don't know Lord of the Rings that well, like Jill
Oh,
does.
I've
I
got
just assume because they're ghosts, it's like, well, you're always ready because you are like an ethereal being. You don't need to train
No,
necessarily.
that's why Aragorn goes there because he knows the story of his ancestors, and he's like, "This is the time. This is the prophecy. I'm going to go collect this force that only I can command."
It may
Yeah, I'm still not buying it.
You're like, I hear what you're saying, but I still think it's dumb.
I think he should have showed up
Outta
to the
here.
cave and just realized, like, oh, I got sold a lie. There's no ghost.
He has to explain to everyone. Yeah, sorry guys.
Hey, everyone, we're totally screwed.
Because I have not seen Return to King in a very long time. But were they like that pivotal? Like, would they have lost without them?
Yes.
'Cause I know
God,
there,
yeah.
there was the scene where, like, you know, that awesome shot when he's running and you think he's by himself and they all appear behind him.
No,
I can't-
okay, go-kart games do not get started with me on the Eagles, okay? I will
Wait,
fight.
we not like we don't
Radagast.
like the Eagles?
Radagast
when
put
people are
everybody
like-
down. The brown wizard should have been there with the gray and white wizard. He should have been there calling everything in.
Yeah,
Squirrels with swords, everything.
Squirrels with little daggers in their mouth. I mean, that's true. Yeah, this should have been like he should have been like a Disney princess, but like battle ready, like Bambi with like armor on.
I love this.
Yeah, why
This is
wasn't
fun.
Radagast part of that battle? I don't know Lord of the Rings. I've only seen the movies. I've never read the book.
He's fine.
Jill is secretly starting to hate me. Tear into Lord of the Rings.
Are you excited for that Amazon show, Jill? It seems like everyone's upset with it already, and it hasn't even started yet.
I'm willing to see where it goes. I am very excited because I do like to see the history sort of explored. But of what I've seen already, there are some questionable things.
It's a prequel.
here's
He
it.
didn't look great.
This is a really heady topic. This is a big talker, but how do you feel about a creation like Lord of the Rings being put in, you know, just kind of being given creative liberty with other creators, right? Like, because Star Wars, George Lucas just kind of handed off the baton and now people are just going bonkers with it.
Yeah.
Gene Roddenberry with Star Trek, people are going bonkers with it. But Lord of the Rings was very much a curated
Yeah.
thing, right? Like, they did not let anyone
Yeah,
touch
the
it.
estate is still very much like litigious if you go to like extreme with it, or yeah.
But they are loosening up. They're like, sure, go
Yeah.
make that Gollum game, that Gollum platformer.
Which looks fantastic.
Someone in his estate played the demo and was like, yeah, this seems like this will be a good game.
Yeah, so what do you think? I mean, should they let others explore it?
I
Or
think so, because I think I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. If I get something Lord of the Rings, even if it's not up 100% awesome, it's still more Lord of the Rings. So
because you could
Unless it's
still say
like-
the books are canon, everything else is expanded.
right,
You could use the same terminology.
like especially, I mean, if you see something in it and it looks like a money grab or something,
wow.
you know that. But hopefully it will get some time and the right treatment, and everyone can be excited.
What do you think, Marcus?
Hmm?
Are we gonna try them again? Do you got to go level? What do you want to do?
I mean, I don't know. 'Cause you can't really level in this game the way you would in a
Get more
Souls game.
healing things, you know?
Yeah, because that would be more of a search. We would have to like
Yeah.
thoroughly explore some levels, which, given this game's
Yeah.
exploration, that could be dicey. Because I don't know. I feel like I can do it. I just gotta. There's some attacks
Do you
I'm
have
trying
the
to get better at
stowaway yet?
avoiding. Do you mean the little rabbit thing?
Little fuzzy.
Yeah,
stowaway?
yeah, I got him.
Ah, okay.
I was gonna say, does he help? Does he have a secret
No.
function that I don't know about?
I would just say that's a fun.
Can I summon him into the fight? Be like, hey, you need to pull
Oh,
your
Holly
weight.
Spice Wolf. Gandalf in Fortnite would be fun.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet, honestly.
I wonder if it's because it's of multiverses, all those characters.
Oh yeah, are there Lord of the Rings characters in that game?
Yeah, Gandalf.
I mean, I don't have they specifically said, but that the properties exist under the same umbrella. So yeah.
So that means Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones are in the same game. Like Arya's gonna get to kill Gandalf.
Like they didn't have Neo and Trinity in Fortnite, but they had the dodging slow motion move, one of the Sentinels, but they didn't do those skins. And I was like, I bet they're going to be in Multiverses then.
First,
But-
John Carson says, I don't think Gandalf was officially announced. And yeah, I don't think that's
me-
true. I think that is true that he's not been officially announced. It's just like everybody's strong wish.
Okay. Wasn't there a leak initially? Like on Reddit? Like there was just a ton of stuff.
Yeah, but nothing officially confirmed.
Finally, we get to see Arya versus Gandalf.
I mean, Arya
The
would
match
win, right?
everyone's been waiting for.
Arya killed the Night King. She can handle a wizard guy. Oh come on!
Lucky hit. What a
I mean, I feel like half of my hits are lucky. Oh, okay, you tricked me there. All right, we're doing pretty good. I still have all my heals, and he's
Yeah.
still a quarter of his health.
Knock on
Okay,
wood.
I gotta that barrage specifically is like death. Okay, now he's doing this
Okay.
crap. Why can't I dodge that?
Here are the confirmed characters in Multiverses,
Okay, ready.
according to .esport. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Shaggy, Bugs Bunny, Arya Stark, Jake the Dog, Finn the Human, Steven Universe, Garnet, Tom and Jerry, Ryan Dog, Velma. Leaked characters via data mine. The Joker, Taz from Looney Tunes, Marvin the Martian, LeBron James, Nubia, Raven, Gandalf, Legolas, Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Rick Sanchez, Morty, Fred Flintstone. Oh gosh, there's a ton. Sub-Zero, Gizmo from Gremlins,
What? Oh,
Neo from Matrix. There you go.
okay.
King Kong. How does that work? Godzilla?
Yeah.
I don't know. This seems bonkers, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Huh. Sub-Zero. I mean, I guess they've already got adult properties, and I was like,
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
dumb them down a little bit? I don't know. Why not Scorpion? I guess Scorpion's probably a little harder to kidify. Oh, no! I thought I got out of there.
This guy, no joke. We got about a half hour left here.
Okay. We got time. We're
Yeah,
gonna beat
I
this guy.
Wait, a gold. I still got to ship off the other golds. I got to do that.
Okay.
We'll do a gold next week.
Next week. You hear that?
It's coming.
Well, now that you've read off that list, do you guys have a character or a property that you want to see in a game that is not on that list? The Warner Brothers thing. Because I would like the Animaniacs.
Ah, yeah.
That's a good choice.
I'm actually a little surprised that they're not in there. It seems like, I don't know. Especially with that reboot they got. Like, their whole shtick is, like, making fun of Warner, but they live in the tower. So they're kind of like Warner Brothers through and through.
Maybe instead of the Animaniacs, it'll be the tower.
Giving the people what they want.
I mean, the easy thing is just more DC characters, right?
That could be that's a trap they could fall into for sure. Of like, it just becomes
Yeah.
Injustice light.
They have
they-
Adult Swim. New Line.
Wait, New Line's part of that?
Yeah.
So they could have,
They could do the Venture Brothers or Space Ghost. That'd be sweet.
if they have New Line, they should do Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan from Rush Hour. They're
Interesting.
Detective James Carter and Detective Lee. They're finally back.
Friday the 13th is new line.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, put in Jason.
I mean, Sub-Zero's in there and Arya, murderers. So that deal's been breached already.
I'm gonna call it. This is gonna be the run right here. This is
All
the
right.
win.
I feel it. Ah! I'm gonna keep blaming Marin because she's really slacking on her. She's really inconsistent when she decides to show up. She's like texting on her phone, not paying attention to the fight.
Like, I get the first part of the fight, she's trying to figure out whether you're for real, but once she steps in, like, why aren't you just constantly throwing green light bulbs at him or whatever you're doing?
I mean, I take a exception to even that idea of, like, I have to watch this to see if Cal's trustworthy. It's like, I'm better than this guy, clearly, at the very least. Like, you actively hate this guy. Like, so, I mean, I'm still the lesser of two evils.
Go-Kart Game says Snake Skin Pliskin. Snake Pliskin.
Is that a Warner Bros. thing?
Escape from New York.
Okay. Huh. Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure. They should. Snake Plissken has never been in a video game, like as actual Snake Plissken, not counting, obviously, like Solid Snake, inspired by him, but. Have we not gotten an Escape from New York game? That seems like that'd be great. Like, I would love to just play a straight-up game version of that movie.
Snake being inspired by Snake, you're like, you gotta change the name.
Apparently, no, you don't. What other reptile is cooler than Snake? That, gecko.
Yeah. He could have been turtle.
Serpent.
Snake?
All the cool snake names were already taken by G.I. Joe. So he can't use those. He can't be Cobra Guy or Serpentor, which is a really cool name.
It's a great name.
Serpentor is a great name. It's so good.
Yeah, I blew it with my firstborn. I could go back in time.
I guess you can just start calling her Serpentor just without explanation. She'll eventually get used and respond to it. Like, I guess that's just my nickname now.
Okay, Marcus, you're doing great.
Yeah.
You have got this.
Reiner's less confident.
Yeah.
I've seen
Oh,
better.
Komodo Dragon, that's a good one.
Would it just be Komodo? Probably don't. Oh, what?
Oh, man.
Yeah, Komodo Joe. It's a good name.
Komodo, yeah. I guess that sounds like a stealthy, like, secret agent guy, soldier.
Komodo Joe.
He goes, the Komodo Joe, this is a sneaking mission. They call him KJ for short because they're, like, tight like that, Yeah.
I feel like it would be the guy on the stealth mission who's just, like, sitting there eating a donut or something. Like, oh, that's Komodo Joe. Don't worry about him.
God, it's hard not to say Samoa Joe. Wait, how did you hit me? I'm in the wall. The wall is immunity.
Loading right now, guys. Time out. Gotta load.
These assets aren't in yet.
We're good. Okay.
Actually,
game on.
There's a whole. What's this over here? I didn't notice there's a climby thing over here. Maybe there's like a gun that I can grab to shoot this guy.
Rocket launcher.
Oh, look at an alien skull. That looks like the
Terrible
Independence Day alien head a little bit.
It does a little bit.
They killed their own kind.
This is where they came from.
Promises of power.
They used to live here, and then the Darth Maul people took it from them. So they're like, well, I guess we got to go to Earth and take that over. And then they met Will Smith. Yeah, it's all connected. And that's the beauty of Star Wars, right? Like, ever since you saw the one scene where you saw E.T., like his people there in like the Senate room, then you can be like, oh, every alien in every like fiction could theoretically be in Star Wars. Like,
Oh yeah.
there could
Sure, yeah.
they should have shown like a xenomorph at one of those Senate tables, and that is the representative of their race. Or like a predator there, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's that moment where we're like, we get it. You're friends with Steven Spielberg. we know, George. We know. Don't ruin your fiction.
Ruin. I think it would. I want to see a Jedi versus a predator.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That seems like that should be the final. Not this like going through a cave to get a crystal. That should be the final exams if you can take a predator.
Yes.
Or like, can a predator become a Jedi? Can they get lightsaber
Oh,
like
Yeah.
blades and stuff? Or like they kill a Jedi and they have a lightsaber in their arsenal with all like 19 other weapons they have. So much potential for the Predator in Star Wars.
yeah.
But yeah, give me the story of the Predator that became a Jedi. Or a Sith.
That's a
Jedi that
whole
look
new
like
can
they
of worms.
could-
These Star Wars crossovers.
Yeah.
Just pump out content, comic books and novels, and yeah.
Well, I mean, Multiverse of Madness. What if we had a crossover with Star Wars? Just walked by real quick.
Yeah, Disney really leveraging their.
You know?
That's who was in that
Well,
room. in
Guardians of the Galaxy game, we had Star Wars in it. There was the Chewbacca toy.
That's
Ooh.
right. Yeah, that is. I
Anything
forgot about
already.
that. I remember that was pretty cool, but also like weird.
It's like the first thing you do. You're like Chewbacca in my Marvel game. Okay, here we go.
Stop it! I just want to heal. Let me heal, man. And we can have a fair fight. Don't you want that? Aren't you doing this for the glory of the fight?
Chat, I want to know who your favorite Jedi is.
Ooh, that's a good question.
'Cause there's a bunch of great ones.
Who is yours, Reiner?
I'm gonna wait for chat to answer. Mine's pretty easy.
I think I don't know if I've ever thought about this actually.
Who your favorite Jedi was?
Yeah, I have favorite characters, but not a Jedi specifically. I never thought about it.
Duke Faison says Kyle Katarn. Creator says Revan. Kit Fisto. Lenient lasagna with the Kit Fisto. Wow. Crimson Sith says Plo Koon. Plo Koon's a really good one. Kit Fisto looks like he'd be a lot of fun to hang out with. He's like always smiling and giving you a thumbs up or something.
Oh, nope. I don't like that attack. That attack is the worst. Marin?
Sid says Yoda. We got Spike saying Jolie Bindo.
Who is that?
Not familiar with
Are
that
you-
one.
Are you just making up people now?
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, you could make up names that I would not know.
John Carson likes Yaddle.
Okay.
Who's
okay.
that Yoda-like
The
character
girl
from
thing.
the council? Yeah.
You think they'll ever bring her back in a serious
No.
capacity?
No.
Is that just done?
We got a Jaina solo. That's from Derek. Jedi that we like, Derek. Our favorite Jedi. Mine's Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Classic?
Man, I guess Luke is. It's weird because Luke almost sounds like it's like the boring choice, but I guess it's Luke. I mean,
He's
Obi-Wan
awesome.
is
Yeah.
really up there too.
I feel like I really enjoy Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay. Qui-Gon is pretty cool.
He is awesome.
He's got that Neeson boost too.
Yeah. But I mean, with the Obi-Wan coming up, like, who knows if that'll edge him out.
Did I tell you guys the voice of Luke Skywalker in the Mandalorian shows is machine created?
No.
Yeah, I had heard that.
Yeah.
I thought it
Is
was Hamill
is
just
it
doing.
100%?
It's 100%. Yeah, there's a making of where John Favreau's talking about it, like that they have like this machine that could create Mark Hamill's voice when he was young.
That's so cool, but also like scary. It's like one of those things where you're like, man, I can't
Right.
believe that's where technology's at, that we can just do that now.
I want to have the talk. I want to be the person that has the talk with Mark Hamill and just goes, "We don't need you anymore because we have you in the machine."
Listen, your death means nothing. We'll always have you.
Just stare at him like, we can do whatever we want with you now.
We'll be making Luke
You've given
Skywalker-
us everything.
We'll be making movies with your voice long after you're gone, buddy. Live with that. Yeah, because I thought that I heard that. I thought he just voiced everything, and then maybe they maybe tweaked it a little bit.
Stand in. So he would stand in and show the direction for the scene, and then they would bring in a body double that was like younger version of him that would mimic the same moves that Mark would do, and then the voice was all machine. It's wild. Obviously, CG face, right?
Seems eventually we'll get to the point where we just have flat out cloning. So we're like, yeah, we just cloned Mark Hamill, so we have him. we raised him in a tank, got him to the age that he should be. You know, when
We have 12 Luke Skywalkers. Yeah.
it's like the end of the Prestige. You just see the basement with all the tubes.
2 of them are really good actors. The others that aren't so good at acting are at Disney World and Disneyland. Get their autographs.
Yeah, shaking hands. I want to stay at that Star Wars hotel so bad, but
I know.
Me too.
You have to get married first. We already established this.
yeah, that's right. You can't be single and go there.
No. You.
Why?
No,
I don't know.
because
It's a social faux
Marcus
pas,
needs
apparently.
to have it as his. Marcus needs to have it as his honeymoon so that people can contribute to it.
Yeah, so that's the only way I would have afforded. That would be the gift thing. I'd be like, just give me some money so I can stay like a night at this place, please. Like, because then people have to do it, right? 'Cause it's your wedding.
Yeah.
Same if
like
I had,
Brandon.
and I'm gonna have a kid for the same reason. Like that's the registry. It's like we just need money to go back to the hotel. We plan on having our baby conceived in the room at the hotel. So he can be a legit Star Wars baby. Is it possible? Has someone legally changed their last name to Skywalker?
There have to be. There's no way there's not.
Because that has to be maybe the coolest last name ever, right?
Yeah.
Like, and not even just in fiction, just in general. Like,
Just like, yeah.
it's like almost like stupidly cool. It's like somehow he came up with the perfect sounding name. I knew.
Yeah, remember when Bethesda was like trying to give
Oh,
games
get
for
people
life
to-
for
Oh,
Dovahkiin?
Yeah. Someone did it.
Which means because that game's 11.
That wasn't a good idea.
That
That
game's
wasn't a
almost
good
11.
marketing move.
Yeah, because the game's like 10 years old now or 11 years old. So there's like 11-year-old kids out there right now.
Yeah, Dovahkiin's running around.
We need to like find them and interview them.
Shit, like, what do you think of your
let's
name?
Do it.
How has life
Yeah.
been with his name?
Yeah, like 7 years we'll do it when they're adults. And we'll be like, so, what was it like being a Dovahkiin as a child?
Do you resent your parents? Are you guys still cool, or have you even played Skyrim? Or did you need to because you've been living it for the last decade?
You would shorten it down to like Dova or something cool like that.
Dova.
I could see this really being a thing.
Dova.
Dova.
Throw the rock sign up. Big
You could file a
Dove.
cease and desist on Bethesda for continually sending you Skyrim like every year. Like, just stop.
It's like winning those.
Stop sending me new versions of Skyrim.
Yeah, it's like winning the
I don't-
lottery. If you
yeah.
choose the payout option, you get an amount every year. You just get Skyrim.
You should always go full sum on lottery if you can.
So
by the way.
should they have done full sum on Skyrim? They just get all the versions at once before they came out.
Yes, that would be cool.
It's a dump trunk of Skyrim copies.
Why do you go full sum?
Tax reasons. You spend less
Ah.
tax over that immediate.
Oh, really? Okay. I always thought I agree, but I always thought the incentive for doing full sum outside of just pure greed was like, what if I die and I don't get the rest of this? So like, let's just get it all now, right?
You know, I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, that makes sense.
Like this will never happen again. Let's just get it.
It's like you'll only know that I won the lottery because I will just disappear from the face of the earth. Because it's one of those things, if you win the lottery...
Well,
like,
is that
you
what we
tell
think? We
few
won't think that you
people
were kidnapped or something?
Yeah, I will let you think that. I will fake my death.
We're like, we haven't seen Joan around. Is she okay? Did an earthquake get her finally, or what? What happened? She rode the train, and it finally happened.
Collapsed.
Come, kill me if you dare.
I've been trying to do it, buddy.
I won't let you strike me.
Yeah, Marcus, you've been surprisingly chill for battling this guy for a bit. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all
getting in the
right.
zone?
I'm hungry. I could go for a Sith burger or whatever. But this guy is the hardest thing. He's like harder than the sister, the second sister.
You're too slow.
Yeah. Crocodile's pumping you up with a let's go, Marcus.
Thank you, Crocodile. Like he gets you with that like hug of lightsabers, that embrace, laser embrace.
Good for nothing, Jedi.
Then he talks. That's really what hurts the most. He talks crap while he's beating you too.
Oh, wow. Derek Gatz in the chat has a really nice story about someone not and sort of winning the lottery. My friend's family gave a fake lotto ticket to their uncle for his birthday. He pretended like he didn't win, left the party, and didn't talk to anyone for a
Fake?
year.
So wait, but it was a real ticket.
Yeah.
But they thought it was.
It
How
was
did
a
they?
fake, like one of those fake, like you give it to people and they think they won and you turn it over and it's like, this is a fake lotto ticket. Don't try to.
I didn't know those
cash
were a
it in
thing.
there. They're horrific.
That
Don't
seems
ever
mean.
do that.
Yeah.
But his instinct was to just disappear into the wind. That's hilarious. I love it.
So he thinks that he's rich, or at least maybe for a period of time before it.
Yeah.
Like
Or
he
he hates his family and
He
just
didn't
doesn't
tell
want to talk
anyone.
to him.
Like, they all know it's a fake lotto ticket that says you won. He scratches it off and says, oh, I didn't win. Too bad.
Did they?
And totally gives away his hand. That's genius.
Were they surprised by this? Did they not know this like relative well enough to know that he would totally buy it and like live the fantasy, or think that he would?
Well, I mean, the sad thing about, like, the stories you hear about these fake lotto tickets is when, you know, people say, like, yeah, I'm gonna pay off my house, and like, they think their life has changed, and then you tell them, like, oh, no, it's fake. And that's almost 100% how those go. But the fact that he thought he won and hid it from everyone else is just great. I've never heard that version.
Like, this guy went out and like ran up his credit cards buying a Lamborghini or something, just being like, oh, I'll pay it back tomorrow, like the money's coming.
Right.
Just destroyed his financial health.
Yeah, hold your family accountable. Yeah.
And they just know, like, if he ever did win the lottery, they'd never see him again. He would not help them to any degree.
I don't know how you respond to that. How do you confront your family about that? Like, you know you got duped. You probably feel really embarrassed, like, that you fell for that. But then it's like, are you more mad at them or yourself?
Well, like, what do you do if you're a family member who knew he won and that he's lying? Do you tell him, like, no,
I mean,
that's
you
a
should
fake
tell
lotto
him.
ticket. But, like, he was hiding it. So now there's, like, a level of, like, oh, he's being kind of rude because he's pretending
Is
like
he?
he didn't win. He didn't win. Yeah, I mean,
But at the end,
a lotto ticket,
but
and
he's being
they
rude
won.
because of your deception. Like, his wrongdoing is a result of your wrongdoing.
So many layers.
So
Like,
it's
that's
like,
got to be so awkward because you can't just let him leave the room. You have to let it. You have to tell him,
Yeah.
like, hey, you lost. Like, this isn't real.
yeah, get off the
Yeah,
phone
you
with Porsche, please. So he can talk.
I'm too quick.
Oh, what a tragic tale. I hope has the uncle resurfaced since? Is he still missing? Is there a
It
conclusion
says
to
they
this?
didn't talk to him for a year.
Okay,
so
so
he
he's-
must have resurfaced.
They reconciled. They got him a real lottery ticket to make up for it, and that one
Yeah.
was the winning ticket.
Marcus, this is looking good. This is our last attempt here.
Okay.
You got this, Marcus. But then again, I said that recently on a stream before, and it went south very quickly. So
Oh, that is just a flurry of laser swords.
Oh,
And where's his other one? There it is.
See, Padawan, I have spoken.
Yeah.
One thing I want in the next game is that ability to throw your lightsaber and let it hover in the air for a bit. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Not enough lightsaber.
Bird saber.
Yeah, I'm surprised more Jedis don't throw their lightsabers back, considering how easily they can retrieve them with the Force. You know?
Oh, that's another lightsaber version. We should get a lightsaber boomerang.
Oh. Like it's just shaped like a boomerang, but
It's shaped like a
laser.
boomerang. You throw it.
Is that when they introduce
be
like an
perfect.
Aussie character to the fiction, and then try to justify why that still is a thing, even though it shouldn't
Yeah.
be? It's like the Force is in you,
mean-
mate.
That was very good, Marcus. You should definitely use that voice a lot.
This Sith Lord ate my baby.
You know, for how various and varied the worlds of the universe could be, it's surprising the amount of aliens that are like 2 legs, 2 arms, very human-esque.
That's a problem a lot of sci-fi fiction has. Actually, I remember that irked me more than usual in Mass Effect Andromeda, because that whole premise was like they're going to a completely different like galaxy, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, oh man, there's so much like potential for like aliens, and then the first thing you see is like bipedal aliens that have guns that function the same way as normal guns, and it's like, what? Like, how? Like that doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not saying they can't have weapons, but it could be anything, and you just went
Yeah,
with
you
normal
could have done
guns.
anything. Yeah.
They should be weird squid people that have like weird tentacle guns or something.
We got one of those little stuffed Alcor aliens, the ones that are like Eeyore.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
like
the best thing.
the like jellyfish looking dudes.
No, they're like, oh, are they jellyfish? They're like big.
I might be thinking of another alien race in Mass Effect. I was thinking about like the pink jellyfish guys that like talk through their
No.
minds. Not
No.
The
This
Hanar,
one's
I
the
think
one
they're
that,
called.
like, everything they say is like, I'm really happy.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Eeyore is a good description of them.
They're an Eeyore alien, that's what I call them, yeah. But I got it from my husband, and it says the cutest things, but they're all just like super monotone, and it is the best. If anybody gets a chance to buy it, I highly recommend it.
Okay. Good deal. This is my last heal. Where is Marin? He's below half health.
This hasn't been here.
She
She's
gave.
just gone. She's out getting coffee or something.
Yes, like the health bar is under his name. Where is she?
You can't force throw
Oh,
those
there
rocks
she
back
is.
at him, can you?
I actually don't know. I haven't thought to do it. My instinct is to dodge. Did somebody mention that in chat?
Does anybody know? Can you force throw those rocks?
Because that seems like that should
Oh,
be
that would
a
be a
thing
good
that you could
idea.
do.
Yeah, Derek, the vibro
Oh.
blade is different.
Oh.
It's like just like a vibrating metal.
I guess we'll have to find out next week if we can throw the rocks.
Marin, that's on her, Marcus. All
Yeah.
these deaths are on her.
She
Not
is
you.
sleeping on the job.
I don't know if she's even
All right.
doing damage.
I think she just
We'll have
stuns.
we'll have to continue this next week. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and thanks for tuning in and joining us for another super replay here. We're almost done. We're getting there. Marcus, great job. I know we're on a tough boss, so again, don't stress it. We'll get them next week. And Jill, hope you have a great weekend, and everybody else, we'll see you soon. 7 days. Bye, everyone.
Bye.